So as all of you know, obviously it's very difficult to find listings for the buyers that you're currently working with. So this strategy I'm going to share with you is a great way for you to find off-market listings for your buyers. This is going to show your buyers how committed you are to serving them. This is going to impress your buyers like crazy. And it's something that your competitors, I promise you, are not doing. And it's actually really, really simple to do. So here is the process, okay? You're going, when you talk with your buyer, obviously you're sending them listings that are hitting the MLS. That's great. You can also send out a letter or go knock doors in the neighborhoods that your buyers want to live. Great. However, there's even a better, easier strategy for you to go and pinpoint listings that we know where the seller wants to sell for sure that you're simply not taking advantage of. And that's this. So you get your buyer's criteria, okay? And I'm going to share my screen with you. You pop open your MLS. Let me open this up for you. I'll open up mine so you can see what I'm talking about. You pop in your MLS, and have you ever thought about all the properties in your market that expired off the market or withdrew their listing from the market? As an example, so I've got a property 300 to 400,000. Okay, I'm just making up this buyer criteria. At least 3 bedrooms, at least 2 full baths, and 2,000 square feet plus. I've got the location that my buyer is looking for in Oakland County here in Rochester Hills area. And lo and behold, there are 49 properties where sellers have tried to go on the market. They've shown their home. They hired a real estate agent. They wanted to sell the home. For whatever reason, the house didn't sell. Well, what you can now simply do is send this list, okay? You just click this little button and you can email this list out to your buyer and say, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, great news. I just sent you 50 properties, 50 that meet your, there's probably not even 50 active listings in most markets right now. I just sent you 50 houses that meet your criteria where we know people want to sell their home. This is your secret seller database that you're now going to share with your buyers. So let's pretend they come back and they say, okay, Brandon, I'm really, really interested in these 3 properties. I love that you sent this to me. Thank you so much for doing this work. This is incredible. Then you can go back into the actual listing, pop it open, call the listing agent. You're not calling the homeowner direct, because I know most of you say, oh, that just makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like cold calling. I don't want to call strangers. Okay, got it. This strategy serves you better. Call the listing agent and say, hey, great news. I saw that you had a property listed for sale on Tamron Drive. And for whatever reason, it looks like the seller withdrew the listing. I have a buyer that's very interested in the property. Any way you could reach out to your seller to see if they're still interested in selling, and boom, the magic happens. The seller's already agreed to pay buyer compensation. The listing agent's going to love you, probably take you out to a nice steak dinner. You found a buyer where they couldn't find the buyer when the house was on the market. It's a beautiful way for you to find off-market property listings for your buyers, make a few friends along the way, and it's an easy, simple way for you to serve your clients at the highest level. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you guys have questions about the strategy. Have you used this strategy? And if you're not, oh my gosh, we just opened up a whole new way for us to find listings where before it was impossible to find a house for your buyer. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. And as always, stay committed to the goals that you've set and make it a great week.